Here is a picture of me in jorts, back when leg day was for another day. Here is me in those same jorts, fitting like Pamela Anderson, trying on a junior high training bra.
Holy fuck.
I went from always wearing pants and failing a 405 squat to having the shortest short shorts in all the land and repping 405 for multiple reps. Are you guys still not convinced? Well, according to a DEXA scan, I added 5.5 pounds of muscle to my legs in the past 2 years, and well, you guys comment all the time about how amazing my legs are, and you make me feel really good about myself, so thank you. Here's how to escape the chicken leg era. Before we go to the gym, the first thing we're going to talk about is programming. I train every muscle group twice per week. So I train Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. So my leg days are on Monday after 2 full days of rest so I can give it everything I got, and then 48 hours later on the Thursday. So on these workouts, you're not going crazy. You're not doing this massive and intense leg day where you can't walk for multiple weeks. It's just enough where you can grow and recover so you're not going to your next leg day sore. Now let's go to the gym. At the gym, here's the equipment you're going to need. Belt, knee sleeves, and water. It's important to stay hydrated. All right guys, so first exercise we're gonna do is for the hamstrings, which is my first tip, is to start with your hamstrings. I have bad knees, and if you have bad knees, it really hurts you to go directly into squats or hack squats, or whatever your main movement is. I highly recommend starting with the hamstrings first. I don't know what it is. I'm not a scientist. I don't know anything about the human anatomy. It will just feel a whole lot better, so start with your hamstrings. Typically what I do is I'll pyramid up in weight, down in reps. So first set 15 to 20 reps, then 12 to 15, 10 to 12, and then 8 to 10. Oh, it hurts so bad. Get out. I hate getting out of this thing, man. On my leg day today, I do the seated hamstring curl first. On my other leg day, I'll do the lying hamstring curl first. So just like a lot of amazing things in life, you can hit it just right standing up with Romanian deadlifts, seated upright, or lying on your stomach. Tip number 2 is that you don't need to squat, just like you don't need to make eye contact in bed. It's intense, but it doesn't guarantee results. I used to squat heavy all the time and I got nowhere, but the second I started implementing hack squats and leg press, my legs blew up. The one bad thing about squats is that it's really hard to get close to or achieve muscular failure because A, it's not safe, B, your technique will break down, and other muscles like your lower back will fatigue first, which makes you stop the set. Main movement today is going to be the hack squat, 6 sets of 10 to 12 reps. So you don't need to go crazy heavy low reps. I did that before, got nowhere. A lot of volume, a lot of repetition. The first couple sets will feel kind of easy, and then towards the end, I promise you it's going to kill you. It is going to freaking kill you. A lot of people say to do the hard stuff, which I totally agree with, but you have to remember that the hard stuff is also the fun stuff if you let your mind comprehend it as such. And once you can adopt that kind of mentality, your workouts just in general, not just for leg day, is going to change forever. A lot of people I see, especially at this gym, I'm not going to call you out, I know your name, I'm not going to say anything, but you guys half rep, and you get majority of your growth from the bottom of the movement. A good cue is hamstrings to your calves. From right here to here is you get majority of the quad activation and growth. So make sure you come all the way down, because if you don't, you're leaving a lot of gains on the table. I used to start with the hack squat for my leg days, and my knees would be killing me working up to my top sets. But once I did the hamstrings first, no pain. I'm all good. A lot of people can't get full range of motion on the squat comfortably. So by doing a movement where you're kind of locked in, you're able to get a full range of motion, get all the way down deep, much easier, which helps you with your gains. I'm scared as hell, but I'm so damn excited. This one. Legs is one of those things where at like rep 6 or 7, you feel like you're done, but trust me, you have more every time. Every time. You got the set. Holy shit. That's the intensity you gotta bring, man. Like 2 years ago, my legs used to be my weak point. If you look at my physique, this guy doesn't train legs. I'm gonna be competing this year. I can guarantee you my legs are gonna beat people on stage. It's gonna be my strongest body part. It's all about the work that you put in. Don't blame genetics. Just blame your fucking self and your fucking hard work, because you can always do it. We're only a couple inches of fabric away from being on the nude beach, but it's only gonna get higher and higher as the workout goes on. But if you can walk normally at this point of the workout, you did not go hard enough on the hack squat. Now, other than convincing my girlfriend that I actually like her friends, nothing is more exhausting than the Bulgarian split squat. I hate the exercise because I suck at it, and I just suck at it. You should do things that we hate, because eventually you're gonna like them, right? If you do it 21 times, you like it. This is probably 30, but I'm hoping still one day it'll eventually happen. But 3 sets of 10, we're doing it with a tempo, so 4 seconds down, 1 second up. It makes it harder. You might have to reduce the weight. That's okay. A bigger ego usually means fewer inches. Oh God, I hate these. Oh. Next tip is to embrace the pain. Training legs is painful. You gotta find another gear, man, and just stick with the set. Don't fail. Embrace the pain, and eventually you'll get used to it. It'll be a lot easier, but still just as painful. If you can do a full sentence after a set, up the weight. Last exercise we're gonna do is the leg extension. 3 sets. First set, 15 to 20, then 12 to 15, and then 10 to 12 for the last set with a little surprise that I'll let you guys know in a second. When you're doing leg extensions, make sure when you get to the top of the movement, you kind of hold it for like a 1 or 2 second count versus just kind of flinging it. Control the weight. All right, time for the last set, which we're gonna be doing a rest pause. So you're gonna fail around the 10 to 12 rep range. After you fail, you're gonna get up, shake your legs a little bit, come back and sit down, bang out 3 to 4 more reps with the same weight, get back up, shake your legs. Keep on repeating that until you get to 25 reps. It sucks. Quickly shake them off. 3 to 4 more. So now we're gonna end off with 10 minutes, a little bit of an exercise that I've been doing every single day, which has really helped with my knees. I wanna go do that right now after I catch my breath. The last thing I end my workouts off with, not just leg days, but every workout, is walking 10 minutes backwards on the treadmill. Really good at increasing the flexibility in your knees. If you have knee pain, highly recommend doing this. I got this from the knees over toes guy. So only 10 minutes a day, huge difference. My legs are so pumped right now. There's like no definition, but look, made some improvements. Still trying to work on those calves though. My other leg day is pretty similar to what we just showed you. except instead of hack squats, I'm doing leg press. So I'm doing like 5 or 6 sets of 10 to 12 reps on the leg press, hamstring movement first, a secondary movement with some tempo technique, and then finishing off with some leg extensions. So that's it. Nothing like super insane, like 40 sets, walking lunges, superset with a bunch of this stuff. Just focus on a few basic movements, master them, get good at them, get strong at them, and your legs will grow. If you want big legs, you gotta do what I did in the gym, but you also have to eat correctly. So I'm gonna show you an idea for your post-workout gain train. But first, I just wanna show you this quick. Look how cute these are, these gifts that we got for Katie and I, Mr. and Mrs. So cute.
Didn't I ask?
Anyway, okay, first thing we're gonna do is I have some chicken breasts here that are thinly sliced. I'm gonna add 2 to my pan. There's 1, and here's 2. Over here, I have some red onions and I have some bell peppers diced up, thinly sliced, which I'm also gonna add to my pan. Sodium is good for you, so a bunch of salt. Gonna add some garlic powder. I like to go heavy with seasoning, as you can see. A little bit of onion powder. And then last but not least, some lemon and herb seasoning. Now we're gonna mix up the veggies, but leave the chicken going for a nice sear. I got some fresh baked sourdough from Whole Foods. I feel like Whole Foods has just mastered the placebo effect, because I feel like no matter what I get from there, I just assume that it's better for you. The smell of sourdough just gets me going like it's like I'm working and it's raining singles. So 2 good sized slices just like that. Let's see this. 130 calories. Right onto another pan. Get it nice and toasty and golden brown. Time to assemble this bad boy. So our base is gonna be some light ricotta cheese. Macros on this is just absolutely godly, so you can find this brand specifically. It's only 40 calories. We're gonna spread it like you're giving Mr. Olympia a tan, nice and thick and thorough. Right on top. Whoop. Next up, we're gonna thinly slice some tomatoes, just right along the bottom. Now we're gonna add our sauteed veggies. We're pounding this bad boy high. If you can't pick it up, that's okay. Just a sign of a job well done. And now we're gonna add our chicken breast. So you can experiment with any meat that you want, but today's video is all about avoiding chicken legs, so you don't need to have the dark meat. But chicken breast, very macro friendly. 1 and 2. I feel like in some ways this is like bodybuilders' response to avocado toast. Don't you think? Man, this thing's like a dumbbell. All right, here we go. Oh. I've been doing this for the past 2 years consistently, and I've been noticing a lot of growth, having a lot of fun with it. So hopefully you guys can learn something from this video and apply it to your routine. So if you guys enjoyed it, make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one.